Have you ever looked at the world around you and thought, how is that even possible? Nature is full of wonders, but some are so strange, so baffling, that they leave even the brightest minds scratching their heads. Today, we're rediving deep into the abyss of the unknown to explore the top 7 unsolved mysteries of nature. Get ready, because things are about to get weird. First up, the Tao's hum. Imagine hearing a constant, low-frequency hum that no one else can hear. That's the reality for a small percentage of residents in Taos, New Mexico. Since the early 1990s, people have reported this maddening sound. Is it mass hysteria? Secret military experiments? Or some bizarre geological phenomenon? Scientists have brought in sensitive equipment, but they've found nothing. The sound remains a ghost, audible only to a select few. What do you think is making that noise? Next, let's talk about sailing stones. In the remote racetrack playa of Death Valley, heavy rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to move across the desert floor on their own, leaving long tracks behind them. For decades, no one ever saw them move. Theories ranged from high winds to alien intervention. In 2014, scientists finally captured the process on camera. It turns out a rare combination of thin ice sheets, light winds, and melting sun creates just the right conditions to push the rocks. So, case closed. Not entirely. While we know the how, the precise, delicate balance of conditions required makes each movement a near miraculous event. One that baffled us for a century. Now, let's journey to the depths of the ocean to meet the bloop. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, detected an ultra-low frequency, but extremely powerful underwater sound. It was nicknamed the bloop. The sound was so loud it was picked up by sensors over 5,000 kilometers apart. It was far more powerful than the call of any known animal, including the blue whale. For years, speculation ran wild. Was it a massive, undiscovered sea monster lurking in the deep? A Cthulhu-like creature from our nightmares? The mystery captivated the public until 2005, when NOAA concluded it was likely the sound of a massive icequake iceberg cracking and breaking away from an Antarctic glacier. But for many, the idea of an unknown leviathan is just too good to let go. Have you ever seen a sky full of mammatus clouds? These bizarre, pouch-like formations hanging from the base of a larger cloud look like something out of a science fiction movie. They often appear around severe thunderstorms, but their formation process is still debated among meteorologists. The leading theory is that they're formed by sinking cold air, a sort of reverse thunderstorm updraft, but the exact mechanics remain elusive. They are both beautiful and ominous, a sign of turbulent weather and a puzzle that hangs right over our heads. Let's head to Norway for our next mystery, the Hesteland Lights. In a remote valley, strange, unexplained lights have been appearing in the sky for over 200 years, with increased frequency since the 1980s. These lights can be white, yellow, or red. They hover, they dart across the sky at incredible speeds, and sometimes they just fade away. Scientists have set up an automated research station there, but the cause is still a mystery. Theories suggest they could be a type of plasma, a piezoelectric effect from rocks under strain, or even radioactive radon reacting with the air. But with no definitive proof, the Hessdalen lights continue to be one of the most persistent and visually stunning mysteries on our planet. Number 6 takes us to the animal kingdom with monarch butterfly migration. Every year, millions of these delicate insects travel up to 3,000 miles from Canada and the US down to a specific forest in Mexico. How do they do it? This isn't just one butterfly making the trip. It takes 4 to 5 generations to complete the cycle. The butterflies that arrive in Mexico have never been there before, and neither have their parents or even their grandparents. Yet, they find the exact same trees their great-great-grandparents roosted in. They seem to have an internal compass that uses the Sun's position and the Earth's magnetic field. But the precision of their navigation over thousands of miles and across generations is a biological marvel that we still don't fully understand. It's like they have a secret, inherited map of the world. Finally, we arrive at our number 1 unsolved mystery, the very origin of life itself. This is the big one. How did non-living matter, primordial soup of chemicals on a young Earth, suddenly spark into life? We know the basic ingredients were there: water, methane, ammonia, and energy from lightning or volcanoes. The famous Miller-Urey experiment in the 1950s showed that these ingredients could form amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. But going from a few amino acids to a placating living cell is a leap so colossal, it's like trying to explain how a pile of sand could assemble itself into a smartphone. Did life begin in deep-sea hydrothermal vents? Was it delivered to Earth on a meteorite? Despite all our advances in biology and chemistry, that first sparked the transition from inanimate to animate remains the most profound and fascinating mystery of all. From humming towns and moving rocks to mysterious lights and the grand question of our own existence, nature guards its secrets well. These mysteries remind us that no matter how much we learn, there's always something more to discover, something just beyond our understanding. They fuel our curiosity and drive us to keep exploring, to keep asking questions. What do you think is the most compelling mystery? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. Thanks for watching.